In 1987, I opened up Decade Electronics, and we were using, with the GC line, there was 6,800 items, or SKUs, we call them, and it contained in a big, what did I say,
A tub.
a tub. And there was a girl at the tub all day long, and what she would do is she would enter the orders that we placed on the company in the tub, and then as people bought something, she would take it off the cards in the tub. And it was an ongoing process with inputs and outputs into this tub, and it was a full day's work for one girl constantly. So when I knew this was not the way to go. So my first computer, instead of buying some of the regular computers like Microsoft, one thing and another, I latched on to a company that had sold computers commercially, and the one that I picked out was a three terminal computer with two hard drives, and it was used. They had sold one to the Metropolitan Toronto Police to run all the police business. And what it was a computer that had a central core that could do all the manipulations of what a computer needs to do. But a programmer could customize the out peripheral or outside of the this core. So you could make the computer do anything you wanted to do depending on what your requirements were. And this appealed to me. So I bought the computer, and we were able to get rid of the tub. And it took about 2 years, and we got rid of the tub completely so that our buying became automatic, and the disbursements were automatic, and the computer created the orders on the company. It was just a matter of pushing a few buttons. And I spent about 2 years programming it in order to do that. But the interesting thing is that the two hard drives that came with it were only, I think there were 2 megabytes a piece, and they were about the size of a book, like a regular sized book, which was phenomenal in the time. And but they were only 2 megabytes and $5,000. So I had to buy 2 of them in order to do what I wanted to do. Then what I was going to show you, that we've come such a long way. This little SD card here, which is the size of a postage stamp, I don't know if you can see it, that has 128 gigabytes. Compare that with the 2 megabytes. We're talking megabytes, this is gigabytes. This little guy here has 128,000 times the capacity as those hard drives I bought years ago at $5,000. And you could pick up one of these at a drugstore for $26. It's phenomenal, but that's 128,000 times in that. But that's not the miraculous part. The miraculous part is that's just the holder. That's the actual unit. That little unit there is 126,000 times more powerful than those original drives that I bought for $5,000. They put it that big so you can handle it. But this was in my drones. This went in the camera. It goes in the drone because they had to have something very small for the drone camera. And that's where it comes from.